I have a hard time making decisions. I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Not sure. Hi, my name's Jerry. That's a really good question. Why do I have a hard time making decisions? It's something that most people struggle with, and it's a really simple reason. Back when we were very young, our parents or siblings or whoever was looking after us would tell us to try to make the right choice. If we made the wrong choice, we'd be punished. We'd be sent to our room, we'd get a spanking, we'd get our allowance taken away, whatever it was. So it really made us think about making that decision, whatever it is. So you didn't make the wrong decision and it became painful. Everything kind of works on either pleasure or pain, and making the right decision is pleasurable, but unfortunately making the wrong decision is painful, and the painful sticks out more than the pleasure does. And it's something that we need to overcome. It's not something that you just open up a book and you go, oh, okay, now I can make I can make decisions. Think of it as your, if you want your body to be in shape, you go to the gym and you work out and you get a six pack. If you want your brain to be able to work in making decisions, then you have to work out. You have to get kind of like a six pack for your brain. And the only way to do that is to practice. So what I always do is I recommend just making some small decisions. Sometimes the decisions are put out there for you so they're easy to make. For example, if you go to McDonald's and they say, would you like fries with that? They're not really interested if you want fries or not. They're upselling their product, and you're programmed to go, yes, yeah, absolutely. It's a great value. I'll take it. I know. I've been there myself. But making a decision to maybe not have the fries if you're watching your weight, for example, you can make that decision on your own before you go in there, or you maybe make a decision to have a better meal. So little small decisions like that, at the end of the day, you've been making a bunch of them, they'll start to add up, and all of a sudden you've made 20 or 30 decisions in a day, and you've done really well at it. Yeah, you might have screwed up on a couple of them, but you got 80 or 90% of them right. That's great. The next day you're going to do the same thing, and every day as you go along, you'll add more and more decision-making creativity with you, and you'll start to make decisions on slightly bigger items. Do I want to ride my bike to work, or do I want to take the subway? Whatever works for you. Whatever decision is right for you. And as you go along, you'll be being able to make more and more decisions. So if you get over the fear of disappointing yourself and others around you, you get over the fear of the pain of the problem that if you got their decision wrong, and then let's look at it here for a second. If you made a decision and it's wrong, all right, so what are we going to do? Well, then we can look at the decision and analyze it again, see why it's wrong for you, see why it didn't work, redo it, make the decision over again, and maybe this one time you'll get it right. Maybe you'll have to do it 2 or 3 times to get it right. I know I'm sort of like that. I've got to learn something, 2 or 3 times to let it really sink in. And that's allowing your memory muscle to work, and your decision-making muscle to work. Last year, I made a really great decision of selling my business, and I needed to, continue making money. So I needed to look at some other businesses. I looked at a lot of different businesses, and then I found one. And I got to tell you, in the other business I looked at, I did have a hard time making a decision. I went through a decision-making process. It just wasn't working for me. I looked at this last business. This is last fall. I looked at it and I went, yeah, absolutely no problem. This is probably the easiest decision I've ever made in a business. I surrounded myself with these 5 amazing businessmen who are generous with their time, their knowledge, and they really want me to succeed. And from their help, their tutelage, I totally made the right decision. If you'd like to have a look at what I'm doing and see if it's a decision that you'd like to make, just click the link below or go to workwithjerry.com. That's workwithgerry.com. Think about it for a minute. This is one of those little decisions. If you do that, you click the button, it'll ask for your name and your best email that we can reach you. And I'll simply send you a 45-minute video. There'll be no spam, no advertising, no nothing personal. You don't need a credit card, nothing like that. And have a look at the video. It could be one of the best 45 minutes you've ever spent. So make the decision. This is Jerry, wishing you a great day and making mostly good decisions. All right, cheers.